7 monsters from the SCP files. 7 things that actually existed. Number 7, SCP-173, the sculpture. You've seen the photo. It's not a drawing, though. It's a picture of a real object. The statue is called Untitled 2004. A Japanese artist named Izumi Kato built it from concrete, metal rods, and spray paint. So those blank eyes were never meant to frighten anyone. But a visitor snapped a photo of it inside a gallery, posted it online, therefore a piece of modern art became the internet's first monster. Kato didn't find out for years. The strangest part? The sculpture still travels to exhibitions. You could stand in a quiet white room alone, staring at the thing that started all of this. Number 6's horror doesn't come from its face. It comes from yours. Number 6, SCP-096, the Shy Guy, a creature that only hunts people who look at its face. That sounds invented, but the fear behind it has a real name: scopophobia, the fear of being stared at. Real people live with it. They can't eat in a restaurant. They can't stand in a photo, because a stranger's glance lands like a blade. So where would the impossible strength come from? Doctors have recorded ordinary people lifting cars off trapped children. Panic floods the body with adrenaline, the chemical that hits when you're terrified. Therefore, the body snaps past its own limits for a few seconds. SCP-096 is that moment, stretched forever. Number 5 never hid from anyone. Bullets found it. They just didn't finish it. Number 5, SCP-682, hard to destroy reptile. The file says it cannot be killed. Africa had one that came close. In Burundi, a Nile crocodile called Gustave grew past 18 feet, weighed over a ton, so villagers blamed him for hundreds of deaths along the river. Hunters shot him. Soldiers shot him. He swam off wearing the scars. Therefore, researchers built a steel trap the size of a car. He ignored it completely. Crocodile blood really does fight infection far better than ours, so wounds that would kill a person barely slow one down. Gustave hasn't been seen in years. Nobody ever found a body. Number 4 wasn't an animal at all. It was a man who was certain he was saving you. Number 4, SCP-049, the Plague Doctor. This one isn't inspired by history. It is history. In the 1600s, plague doctors moved through dying European cities in long waxed coats, thick gloves, and those beaked masks. The beak was packed with dried flowers, because everyone believed bad smells carried the sickness. It didn't work. So what did they actually do to the patient? They sliced open swollen sores. They drained blood until the body quit. Many of them weren't trained at all. Cities were desperate, therefore they hired whoever volunteered. Like SCP-049, they were completely sure they were curing you. They were finishing you. Number 3 wasn't found in a hospital. It was dragged out of the ground. Number 3, SCP-106, the Old Man. A rotting old man who sinks through solid floors, dragging people into the dark beneath the world. Now look at what Denmark pulled out of a bog. In 1950, 2 brothers were digging fuel from a swamp of thick, wet ground when they uncovered a body. They called the police. Because the face looked so fresh, they assumed the murder was recent. He had been down there 2,400 years. His skin had turned black and leathery, but his eyelashes were still in place. Bogs hold almost no air, therefore nothing can rot what falls in. The ground didn't bury him, it kept him. Number 2 doesn't need to look frightening. You'll hear it long before you see it. Number 2, SCP-939, with many voices. It speaks with the voices of everyone it has already eaten, so it cries for help until somebody answers. Deep in the Amazon, a small spotted wildcat called the margay does exactly this. Researchers watched one creep through the branches above a group of tiny monkeys. Then it began to wail, copying the cry of a monkey infant. The adults climbed down to rescue the baby they heard. That's when the cat attacked. Local hunters had described this for generations, but nobody believed them until it was finally recorded. The trap was never the teeth. The trap was kindness. Number 1 isn't a monster at all. That's exactly what makes it the strangest thing on this list. Number 1, SCP-999, the Tickle Monster. A huge orange blob that oozes across the floor, feels warm, wipes fear out of you completely. There's a real one in your backyard. It's called slime mold, a bright orange-yellow lump with no brain, no eyes, no bones, yet it crawls on its own. Scientists dropped one into a maze with food at the far end. It solved the maze, therefore it kept finding the shortest route every single time. It's harmless to humans. Even the happy part holds up. Warm touch drops the stress chemical in your blood within minutes. The internet invented a monster made of comfort, but nature built one first.